All right, so here we have the makings of a very yummy, delicious stir fry. Some ginger and garlic, some mushrooms, button mushrooms, and my favorite trifecta of root vegetables, burdock, carrots, daikon, and dinosaur kale. Tune back in a moment for the delicious stir fry after it's prepared. Yikes. My beautiful wife is going to demonstrate the stir fry.
So we've heated up some olive oil and then we put in the garlic and ginger. Once that's a little toasty and you can smell the fragrance, then you go for the root vegetables. So you want to put in the things that cook the slowest first. So the densest, hardest things, the burdock and the carrots will go first.
And what's interesting is that it lines up with how it grows in nature, right? Things that grow underneath the ground tend to take longer to cook, and as they get closer to the ground and above the ground, they take less time to cook. Nature has an order to it. Okay.
So you can see the burdock is starting to get a little brown, and the carrots are kind of maybe half cooked. And so now I want to add in some pepper. I could have done that with the salt, but we're going to do it now.
Can you throw some pepper on the...
And we're heating up some kasha, which is toasted buckwheat.
Interesting note about buckwheat is that it's ounce for ounce got more protein than a piece of steak and more iron than a piece of steak. So it is a powerhouse, and it's a complete protein. It's one of those anomalies in nature that gives you complete protein.
So now we're going to add the mushrooms, so that's like medium density. And next we'll be back with the greens after this gets cooked a little. All right.
Okay. Everything is cooking in nicely.
Now look at the browning of the mushrooms. So now we're going to put the greens in.
I wish this was smell-o-vision. Yeah. Look at that. Look at all those colors, and how nature expresses its nutrients for us is through colors. Greens are good for our heart and lungs and liver, and browns are good for our kidneys, and whites are good for our lungs and large intestines, and oranges are really good for our spleen and pancreas and nervous system. So now look at that bounty, that beauty.
So notice how the kale is starting to change color as it's getting coated with the oil and cooked.
Yep.
Starting to get that bright green.
And so are the carrots. Everything is turning, right? So here's the thing. When you cook stuff, it starts to generate less nutrients, but it's easier to digest. So this beautiful balance between absorbability and nutrients comes in these like neon colorful experiences that happen in the stir fry. Look how bright it's getting. That means the vitamins are coming out and they're getting ready for optimal absorption. Now here's where I usually throw some water.
Right, I was about to say, now is the time the water comes in.
Yeah.
You know, it'll help soften up that kale.
Yeah, let's do that.
There we go.
There we go.
So you want to have a top ready, because that's going to keep the steam in and help it cook.
And this is great.
And then you can turn the water down a little bit, the heat down. Yeah?
Yep. Keep it really simple. And then just mix the, and you got yourself a nice hearty, yummy sauce that starts to develop. And when it cooks and reduces, it's really tasty, and it tastes like gravy. I think I'm going to add a little bit more peanut butter to it.
Yeah.
This doesn't look very kosher, but it tastes great. Which is kind of like the hall card of what I call dude food. You know, if you add tomatoes, beans to
And
food,
something creamy.
and something creamy, and most guy friends I know love it. My wife loves it too. So, but I just gotta say.
Yeah, I've actually adapted it and started making my own things with it.
Uh-huh.
I like making like more like a Thai peanut sauce.
Yes. Yeah. There we go.
Are you gonna do the teriyaki?
Yeah, let's do a little
So
teriyaki.
for something a little different, we have this nice organic teriyaki sauce. A little sweetness and a little spice.
And of course, I like my hot sauce in here. A concoction. This will make a nice little gravy on top of the
There's the
buckwheat.
hot sauce.
Bam, bam, bam. There
That's
we go.
the Cholula sauce.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Stir it up.
Salt and pepper for spice. And just let this sucker reduce for a little while. And it'll be very yummy.
So the layering of the bowl, our macro bowl we call it. We're gonna take the buckwheat, like a cup of it,
And this could be whatever grain that you're using. Could be quinoa or brown rice.
and then we do like a cup of the stir fry veggies.
Delish.
A little more green.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go for the sauce.
Yum.
So that's the flavor and the added protein, and then we're gonna go over to the table. Follow me, follow me.
Ta-da!
And then I like to put a little bit of fresh raw veggies, and today I've got some, what
Which
is
are
it?
loaded with
It's the
enzymes.
organic microgreens from Trader Joe's. And this is really nice and easy. Yeah, little enzymes.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I've got the sauerkraut today.
Also full of enzymes.
So all this is great for digestion.
Mm-hmm. Live cultures.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Bon appetit!
Yeah, this is the finished product.
How is it, honey?
Oh my god. So good. Do yourself a favor. Make yourself a macro bowl like this. It's very good. So simple. Took us a half hour to make all together.